Hello, this is TJ, the Squishy Lego Maniac. Uh, I'm trying to something a little bit different with this episode. I am I want some gameplay in my dream videos, or I want gameplay in most of my videos now, especially in my talk videos, just in the background, if anything. So, and also the reason why I usually have a different skin on this. The reason why it's the flag colors is because I changed it for 4th of July. But today, I'm TJ the Squishy Lego Maniac, if I haven't said that already. And this should be Dream Episode 9 or 10. I can't remember. I haven't done one of these in a long time. But I had a really neat dream last night. I'm at my grandparents' house right now, in fact. Hopefully everything goes right with this. Hopefully the audio is recording and such. Today is, I think it's July 5th or 6th. Yeah, it's July 6th. We had an awesome 4th. Of course, Wamego has an incredible fireworks show display. Absolutely, it's awesome. It's absolutely awesome. If you aren't watching the fireworks, it sounds like an absolute war zone. It's pretty thrilling, pretty exciting. It's beautiful to watch. Anyways, with the dream which I had just probably a couple hours ago. I almost feel like I'm like a Twilight Zone kind of thing, and I'll get into that a little later. Anyways, it starts out I'm playing Minecraft, and there's this weird robotic kind of enemy AI thing, but in this weird update, and it's a really powerful enemy, but in this weird update, it's broken, and so it's easily defeatable, and it drops this really rare special item that I'm trying to get. And there's a friend talking with me, trying to tell me what to do. I forget anything he says. But, anyways, in the dream, I find the thing, and for some reason, apparently, I have a sniper. I don't know if I'm using mods or anything, or maybe in this universe, snipers are a thing. I know Minecraft has said that they're never going to add guns, sadly, despite the fact that they literally have gunpowder. That's literally one of the things in the items. It's called gunpowder. At least add cannons or muskets. I mean, something that takes a long time to reload that would be balanced. That would make sense. Anyways, off that little slight tangent, I find this thing, I sniper in and out, I shoot it several times, and then somehow he's really close to me. I shoot it 2 or 3 more times, then it dies, and it drops these weird color stone things, 4 or 5 of them. And one of them's blue, red, orange, and green, and one of them I think might be yellow. And they had this really cool name. I forget. Oh my gosh, I forget what name they were, what they were called. But anyways, I forget what they were called, but they had this really neat name. And anyways, I go back to my house in Minecraft, and I play. Apparently, you can play them. I don't think I remember putting them into a music box or anything like that, or what those jukeboxes. Anyways. I play one, and there are these like little recording tapes, and there at least the first few are Minecraft songs, in notebook form, songs in notebook form, and the first one I forget all the songs. I think one of them may have been Radioactive, or one of them may be in TNT. I don't remember. I do know for certain all of them were in notebook form. Anyways, then. The first one goes by, and then the second one, it has a video with it. And it presumably has the video of the minecart going over all the note blocks. But it looks like a really weird roller coaster, honestly, because there's no note blocks. Then this would be the third one goes by, and it's really weird because it's a pocket edition, the old pocket edition, because it has the nether reactor core all throughout this roller coaster kind of deal. And if radioactive wasn't this, it would have been that one. And then fourth one goes by, same kind of concept. Then the fifth one is the full movie of The Lion King. And now, of course, I don't watch it. I skipped that because I don't want to see The Lion King right now. I've seen it, and I'm not in the mood. I'm playing Minecraft, and I'm doing other things. Then I skip to that, and the next one is a bootleg short animation that's been remastered. and it's really weird. The ending, I don't remember much about it, but the ending is a hoot. It is something funny and great, because that's where the most remastering is, and apparently they had these big artists, talented artists, remaster this bootleg short animation, and it was funny. It was great. I remember there was something about a door opening at the end and the main antagonist being in there at the very end. I don't remember much about it. Oh, no. But it was pretty wild. It was pretty interesting. Anyways, then the third movie, or I guess the second movie, however way you look at it, is a movie that might exist. I can't remember not, but it's I can't remember the exact name. It's something that has Lost Treasure and something else in the title. It's not Treasure Island, or it's not Treasure Planet or anything like that. But it could be by Disney or off-brand Disney kind of thing, and I'm not certain. Anyways, I think there's 3 or 4 main protagonists, at least 3. You have 2 teenagers, 1 girl and boy, who are probably the main love interests, and then an older, goofy mentor, to kind of guide them, but not really. Then they're on this train. The freight train. I'm pretty sure they're on there illegally, and the train crashes, and somehow they all survive. Conveniently, plot armor. And oh man, I'm playing this real time. If you haven't noticed yet. It's ridiculous. Anyways, they survive. They walk away from it. I'm sure someone had to have died horribly for this. I think there might have been villains also attacking the train. I can't remember exactly. There may not been. I'm not sure. Anywho, they escape and they're walking and they come across this camp area, and there's this I assume decommissioned diesel train that's off to the side with a bunch of stuff stacked up on it. They get into it, and the main girl and a protagonist starts plugging stuff in, pressing buttons, and she gets it going. And when she gets it going, it takes off full speed, and everything falls off of it. The guys at the camp freak out, and it takes off. Maybe not full speed, but it takes off pretty fast. And the main guy protagonist, he says, "Oh, you did it!" And then over a while ago, they were in this kind of canyon enclosed area with a bunch of rock close up to them, and the scene clears, and they're in this canyon kind of thing, and they're on this bridge, and they look through the window, and they see the bridge is ended because right and left of them, there's these newer bridges with newer trains. Both of them have trains on them. On the right side, there's a road beneath the bridge of the train. But the middle one has probably been decommissioned. It's probably too hard to maintain, pointless because it's only 1 track, and the other ones are 2 or 4 tracks. And so it's been melted down probably for money and steel in general. And it's gone. And so right after the guy says, "You did it," oh no, then he says, "Oh no, that was the wrong track." Trying to be a little comedic, I think. Anyways, the train, the diesel engine, unsurprisingly, falls off the bridge, and then somehow, through incredible plot armor, teleports in front of the bridge not in front, but going into the bridge on the left. And again, through incredible plot armor, through explosions and death of people, it has to be some sort of death. They all survive. All the characters survive. And they get to this little area. There's some cliff face, kind of. I don't know. Anyways, they survive. No injuries at all. Completely unrealistic. Also, I forgot to mention earlier, when they find the diesel engine, there's a poll, on YouTube, a card that pops up, one of those eye icons that pops up in the right top hand corner, and I click on it, and it's a poll, and it asks, one of the options is, do you want a map of the supposed, basically, area, oh my goodness, that this adventure takes place in. And I might have read the second option, but I don't remember what it was. But, yeah. if you want a map of what this area would have looked like, basically. Anyways, back on the supposed cliff face. All this rock looks like an orange, like Grand Canyon kind of. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. Kind of killer rock. Anyways, then that scene, they meet this like Komodo dragon kind of thing that has a lot more scales and is a little dark green colored. And I start fast forwarding through the movie like you would on YouTube, like you double tap. Except it's set to a lot higher than 10 seconds. Because in options you can set that. I think it's set to like 10 minutes or something. I don't know. It's set pretty high. And I started skimming through the movie, and I skipped to this one part where they're trying to climb this short bridge to get away from one of these Komodo dragons, and they're not doing a very good job. Komodo dragon's really dumb though. It's trying to climb the bridge, and it's doing a better job of climbing the bridge. Yet these it's just the two kids at this point, the two teenagers, and they're barely making it up the bridge. Yes, and the Komodo dragon's like already like on the bridge. It's not on top of them yet, but it's got its footing on it. It's definitely above them. And then I wake up and the dream ends. And so I thought that was a pretty lengthy dream, but like the fact that I was able to fast forward and rewind, I assume I could have rewinded it if I wanted to. I just didn't. And the fact that, like, that bootleg film, I really wish I could remember more about it, but it was so creative, and I've never seen something like it before. It almost felt like I was in a sort of Twilight Zone. Like, it wasn't like a dream, it was like another place, kind of almost, which doesn't sound realistic at all, which I don't believe in at all. But it just kind of felt like a Twilight Zone. It was a really neat experience. Anyways, I think that's all. I haven't done one of these in a long time. I've had plenty of dreams, of course, since then. I just don't remember all the more. If I do, they're not long enough. I don't remember enough details. I guess a little bonus. How long is the video so far? If you bonus dream, bonus me, if you will. Oh my. Bonus dream, if you will. I had this dream a couple weeks back in June, early June, I think. It was really early June, and I had this dream where I totally forget the beginning of the dream, but I was in the car back right seat with my dad and my mom. Of course, they were in the front seat, and it is just pouring rain, like it's going to be flooding. We're out on this intersection. There's this big shopping center or hotel thing on our left, and I have had another dream where this shopping center, this hotel, has been destroyed. Like the roof has been brought down to the ground, like it's totally destroyed, in ruin. But I know I had a dream like that. I know I had a dream with that building before, with that ruin before. Anyways, where it's just pouring rain. I think there's like a couple inches of water on the ground right now at this point. And we get into this neutral lane. Basically, I think it's a median lane for you to basically turn off. It's in the center of the road. And we're supposed to be avoiding traffic at this point. And there's a couple of cars behind us. And I tell my dad, hey, there's a couple of cars behind us. He says, oh, they're just doing what we're doing because we're just trying to get out of the way. And the driver of this one car is getting really mad at us. And he pulls out in front of us, and then he stops right in front of us. And then he gets out in this gigantic, like bigger than our car, this gigantic costume robotic thing. And it looks like this giant bug. And he's trying to flip our car with it. And I told my dad, here, we should go over to that motel and at least get into the parking lot and get away from this thing. And he goes over there, he drives over to it, and then we find this service car, or this emergency car, or whatever, that has an orange flashing light on top of it. It's a white vehicle. And my dad gets out and talks to this guy in the absolute heaping, pouring rain. And that's where the bonus stream ends. So I don't know how many of you watched this all the way through. If you did, thank you so very much. If you have any suggestions, any ideas, anything, I really should say this at the very beginning of the video because that's when most of you are watching. It's when you first go. When I look at my analytics, almost 100% of you watch the first 5 seconds of my videos, which thank you very much. And then less than 25% of you finish the video. So if you are watching this far, you are among that less than 25%, and I thank you so very much for watching this video, because less than 25%, less than a 1/4 of you will finish this video. And you should go back and tell all the people at the beginning of the video and watch the rest of the video, because they should watch the video. Let's get it up to 50% of this is pointless going in about this, but I just wish more people would finish my videos, because that's the point of watching a video, unless you don't like it, which, alright. But anyways, if you have any ideas, suggestions, thoughts, inspirations, video ideas, games, anything at all, the slightest feeling, the slightest emotion that you want to suggest something to me, please suggest it. I love suggestions. I love feedback. Tell me about the video. Was it good? Was it great? Was it awful? What should I do more? Should I do less? Are you looking forward to the next one? I don't know. Anything. Any feedback at all. I hope you have a great day. I hope I hope you had a great 4th. Is there anything else I can go over? I guess not really. How long is the video? Oh, hey, gotcha. I'll probably finish this game. I'll wait till I die, probably. And then I'll do my outro, see how big I can get. Because I've never played Slither IO on the channel. I always thought about it in the back of my mind that I might do it. But it's kind of a dead game at this point. I'm sure a ton of people still play it. A bunch of people always play it unless the servers go down, which I can't ever imagine them putting the servers down, because at this point, it's a pretty classic game. There's not much you can really commentate. In a sense, it's an AI game. There's no sense it's shouting at the leaderboard. I am 16th place right now, somehow. Yeah, I really need an update in this. They've always needed an update there. They're still not the smartest. They don't try and kill each other. Oh. They don't try and kill each other, and their invasion tactics are the same for every single snake. Okay, it's kind of old, but anywho. I need to stop saying that, because that sounds weird. Anyways. Hopefully I didn't mumble too bad in this video. I've been getting a couple in-life complaints that I mumble in my videos really badly. And I need to work on that. I need to speak clearly so you guys can understand me clearly. I guess I can tell you what's coming up. I got crane videos coming up. I got a couple of Egg Car Season 2 videos, although a terrible recording thing happened where I lost a bunch of the footage for that. The majority of it. Although I have 1 or 2 really cool ones, and then some normal ones, of course. But lost a bunch of that footage, sadly. And so there will only be a couple of Season 2 Egg Cars. But of course I'll have more Season 2 crane and popsicle stick crane episodes, and I'll have plenty more of wooden canoe episodes. Those are fun, really fun. And as I said before, I'm uploading those. I'm uploading the crane videos and the canoe episodes in chronological order. I'll probably upload this one this Sunday, since Sunday is tomorrow, actually. Today, yeah, I said today is July 6th, so tomorrow's Sunday, so I might as well upload this. I'm sitting on a bunch of videos right now, so might as well get this one out on time, since the other ones won't be anywhere near accurate to where they are. So I guess I died. I had 13,000. My record is, 84,000? Yeah. Pretty good for me, I guess. That was when I really was on this game. I was grinding a bunch, trying to get my record higher and higher. Anyways, I guess that's it. Did I get the video to 20 minutes? Almost. Somehow I got a dream video to 20 minutes. I know that's a record, and I highly doubt everyone will watch through this whole thing. Of course, no one will watch through the entire. Someone will watch through the entire thing. Most people won't. If you're here, please hit the like button if you enjoy the video. If you don't, hit the dislike button if you want to. If you don't care, don't do either. Please leave a comment. And I hope you have a great day, and may the Lego be with you. Bye.